Here's 21st century. Your mobile phone, your life, there's so much noise. Blogging, crowded, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, websites. You know, there's so much communication going on. There's so much what I call clutter. And because there's clutter, there's no time to evaluate, plan, what is your approach both for marketing, branding, and sales. People are not stepping back. Now, you're smart, you're here. You're stepping back, taking time out. You know what? I want to think this thing through. This is good. This is smart. Now take this book and get yourself and get on a weekend, go on a retreat somewhere, get on the beach somewhere, get a hotel room somewhere, get a blank yellow piece of pad and paper the old-fashioned way, and take this book and say, okay, let me look at this. Let me look at where I'm at now. Let me look at my company. Let me look at my business. Let me look at my job. Let me look at what I'm going. What am I doing? Do I want to continue to do this or not? You may find out, you might end up finding out doing something totally different. Or you might get some new strategies for yourself. But today, there's so many media marketing channels going on that people don't know what to do with those media channels. Well, that book will tell you what to do. That's why we wrote it. It's going to give you some real strategy on what to do with every one of these media channels. But here's what's important. Yeah, you can access a channel, but if you don't have your messaging right, yeah, you can access your channel, but if your messaging is right and you don't have a plan to execute that messaging, yeah, you can have a channel, but if you execute right and you have a plan to take that messaging, but you don't have the people, processes in place to implement that strategy, you're gonna lose and invest that money. That money that you've invested, you're gonna lose it. You've got to look at the whole process. You know, I love Marcus Lemonis in The Prophet, you know, people, process, and product. He talks about that all the time in that show, if you watch it. He understands, he gets it. He gets what's in that book, people, process, and product. You're right. But the people are the most important. If you watch that show, I do all the time. But if you look at it, it's all about the people. And if he fixes the people, the deals that he does when he realizes that the people in place, because he figures out he can do any process, he can fix any process, and he's smart enough, he knows what he's doing. But if he don't have the right people, he's had great products in those companies where he said, I'm not doing this deal because the people couldn't even get along. Even the owners couldn't even get along, right? If you know what I'm talking about. So reality is the people. That's what this book is focused on you. You as a leader. You are a leader. And you've got to look at yourself as a leader. You're in the middle of all of these triangles. And you've got to look at yourself for who you are and what you're capable of doing and how you want to lead. Let me share this one thought. He who thinks he's a leader and has no one following him is only taking a walk. So you've got to be, if you're going to be a leader, you've got to have people who are going to be following you. Well, people don't follow you unless they know you care about them. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. They just don't. And if you think they do, if you think money is the motivating factor in this, then you're misguided. Because a lot of people will work for less with a great company.